Hey everyone, it's Mojaxx back in the DJcity lockdown lab. I do hope you are all safe and well. We're on the topic of streaming again because that is where DJing is happening in the world right now. And if you can only stream with your phone and nothing else, that's fine. Honestly, just jump on and do it anyway, because if you get 2 or 3 people watching, you're having fun, they're enjoying it, then that for me is absolutely worthwhile. But if you want to do more, if you want to push things a little bit further, it is worth trying to get that direct audio into your stream. Now, with OBS on a computer or whatever, that's not really that much of a challenge. There are definitely lots of ways to do it. But on a phone, it's a bit more difficult in some ways. And one of the things right now is that there's kind of 2 platforms that are really popping off for streaming. That is Twitch, we'll talk about that at a later date, and there is Instagram. And on Instagram, there are ways to kind of stream into Instagram via a computer, but it's a massive hassle. So in general, you're going to be using your phone, and so you need to get direct audio into your phone. This week, I've been testing various different options, really trying to find what is the most cost-effective and functional way of doing that. So let's get into it. In the past, when phones had headphone sockets, getting direct audio into them was fairly straightforward. Using a TRS to TRRS adapter like the Rode SC4, and by sending a low signal from your mixer as you're feeding a line level source into a mic level input, you were good to go. You're basically utilising the same microphone input as the mic on a wired headset. And indeed that still works a treat with my old iPhone 5S. So if you have an old phone or even an iPad with a headphone socket, the Rode SC4 should do the trick. There are a few other similar looking adapters which do the same thing, like the Movo MC3, and they all come in at around $10. Where I've been having issues lately is with connecting my Rode SC4 to a more recent iPhone using the Apple Lightning to 3.5mm adapter. Sometimes it just doesn't seem to be recognised by the phone. I had 2 Apple original adapters and it didn't seem to be working with either all week, so I ordered a third-party one by Opso and that didn't work either. But then last night I tried a few test streams on Instagram and they were all working. Other people seem to be having equally mixed results. I'll say this, if you have an SC4 or equivalent or money is super tight, give it a try. You might have to mess around a little to make it work, but it probably will eventually. If you have any tips to make it work every single time, please do drop them in the comments below, because I'm afraid I just don't. It's a bit of a mystery to me at this point. When it works really well. So what is a reliable option for direct audio on phones then? Well, I mentioned the Evermix box and Pioneer DJ's DJM Rec app in the last video, and I've done full reviews on both of those in the past, so you can check those for details. But I've also heard about the Go mixer from Roland, and I'm very grateful that they managed to get me a unit for the next few weeks very quickly, as well as other streaming products in their range, like the Go Mixer Pro, the Go Livecast, and even the VR HD1 HDMI switcher. The entry-level Go mixer is a very reasonably priced piece of kit at around $100 street price in the US. It's a mixer designed solely for use with smartphones, working with both iOS and Android. It has a micro USB port to connect to the phone, and it ships with both Lightning and micro USB cables. It would appear that it's not compatible with Android phones with USB-C, although the Go Mixer Pro is, and I'll have a review of that one soon. Do go and check out the Roland website for an idea of which Android phones should be compatible if you're not sure. With a compatible phone though, it's truly plug and play. You plug an output from your mixer into one of the 2 stereo line inputs, connect it to the phone, and that's it. There are more features, mic and instrument inputs, but for the purposes of DJ streaming, the line inputs are what you need. There's a central master volume control with a peak LED to help you keep your levels in check. It's worth noting that unlike with a simple adapter, this is an actual audio interface, so you don't need to run a low level into it. And as there's a monitor out jack, you can also pass through the Go mixer into your speakers if you're using something like a controller with only one output. The only real negative I could find with the Go mixer is that it doesn't charge your phone. There are options. You could use wireless charging if you can position your phone correctly, and there is a dual lightning adapter from Belkin called the Dual Lightning and Charge Rockstar for iPhones. But in general, just making sure your phone is fully charged before you begin should give you enough juice for an average stream. Overall, as long as you have an iPhone or an Android device with a USB micro port, the Go Mixer is thoroughly recommended. I've used it with both Instagram and Facebook Live, and the experience was super smooth with great quality sound. I'll have to do my outro here on voiceover only, a few teething problems in the lockdown lab, but please do let us know down in the comments below what's working for you on your live streams. It really does help everyone out. I've got more coming very soon on this topic, using computer interfaces, the rest of the Roland gear, and I have an iRig stream coming next week too. If we're all going to be live streaming for a while, I want to help you all do it well, whatever your budget. But in the meantime, please make sure you're subscribed to keep up with everything we're putting out. Look after yourselves and stay safe. I'll see you soon.